Live from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs, it's the First Dibs podcast with our hosts, John Deisty and Justin Underwood. Buckle up and let's go for a ride.
Applause, applause, applause.
Yep. You know what's fun? I think it's working. I think people can hear us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I charged the iPad today, and then I unplugged it, but left it on for like 5 hours.
All right.
So it went dead again.
And maybe we'll make it longer than
24 minutes. Yeah,
24 minutes.
23, 24 minutes. We're backwards here, whatever. It'll be okay. So we're trying it on my laptop.
That's right.
See how that goes.
So welcome back to the First Dibs podcast from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs. I'm Justin.
I am John.
Yes. The original Porsche podcast.
Dealership. Original Porsche dealership podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're technically we're not affiliated with the dealership though. I think we need to
correct.
make sure that that's very clear.
That is, yep.
That this is we're inside the dealership. We have maybe permission. We have a blind eye
Right.
to the fact that we're here. But we are definitely not sanctioned in any way by
That is for sure.
Porsche Cars North America, Porsche Motorsport, or Porsche Colorado Springs.
Right.
So
All right. Now that that's out of the way, we have some business to talk about.
you can't hear us? What the heck? Why does it look like you can hear me there? Oh man, Stephen H. Thanks for watching, but what the heck? Now I have to figure this out.
Is that delayed?
I don't know.
And he's seeing the beginning of it.
he retracted it. So okay, all right. I think we're good.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
Still, thank you for looking out.
Yeah, yeah.
because, we failed on you last week. We dropped. You had this great question, and we were answering it really well. I thought, and then everything went to shit.
Yeah, right.
So we'll try not to do that this week.
Yep.
Business. We have.
Oh, that's mine.
This is. Oh shoot. Well, you enjoy that.
Let's switch.
No, it's okay.
No, because I took yours.
You took mine.
Yep.
Oh, well, sweet.
I did not use it, though.
Thanks.
I just moved it.
Wonderful. The businesses. I took a call today on that cobalt blue Carrera 4S.
Nice. 2003.
Yeah, 4. I think it's a 4.
Sally Carrera.
Yeah, that's a great little car. Aftermarket matte black, matte dark gray wheels.
Sorry. I thought I saw a power line explode outside. It turned out it was fireworks.
That would have been cool. Yep. It's a good thing we got rain last week.
Yeah. 2004 Carrera 4S. Sally Carrera. Super cool car.
Yeah.
Has the Tune RS IMS bearing in it. 2 sets of wheels, actually.
Oh, wow.
Sport Technos came with it. And the previous owner put some, I don't know the brand name, but they're black wheels.
Koenig,
Oh, is that what they are?
maybe.
Okay.
That's what I remember seeing. You say those are the best sounding 996.
Yes, I do.
Is it because those are, is that the first time they put the 3.6 in it?
Yeah.
Or did those come out? I don't remember if
Well, when the 996 first came out, it was a 3.4 liter.
Yeah.
And then became a 3.6 liter. I don't know what it is about the Carrera 4S. It's the same engine, right? That's in the regular car. It's the same exhaust. It is from what I know. But there's just a distinct sound that comes from the Carrera 4S. In that generation of car, the 996, the S was the wide body. There wasn't a regular Carrera S, right? There was the Carrera 4, the Carrera 4S,
Yep.
turbo, well, and then eventually the Turbo S. But no, the S is what made it the wide body car. And I don't know if that can't have anything to do with it, but they just do. They just have a very distinct sound, being a Carrera 4S. And I think it is hands down one of the best sounding 911s of all time. It just makes the right kind of noise.
Yeah. I think it's reminiscent of the SC, which is probably why you like it. You don't think so?
I don't think they're similar.
I do.
I mean, I do love the SC for sure, but no, there's just something very unique. But I mean, I wish I had a, regular Carrera or even a Carrera 4, right? Next to it that you could compare it with as far as take it out for a drive. You would come back saying, oh yeah, it
sounds
I
better.
can hear the difference.
What do you think about the Carreras with the big oval tips?
What about them?
Do they sound better than the other ones with the smaller little tips?
No different. I don't think there's any difference with the tip.
Well, there you go.
It's just the tip. John.
Just the tip.
So, no, that's a really cool. That's a great car.
We've known that car quite a while. Sold it about a year ago, maybe.
Yep.
And then just traded back in. Still the value of the 911 range, I think. And being appreciated more as cars.
Yeah, for sure. Ironic, in the same business segment and related to the 04 Carrera 4S that we're talking about, as far as knowing the car's history and for a while, is we picked up a 2007 911 Turbo, guards red, black leather interior, 6-speed manual transmission, 42,000 miles on it. And where this ties into the 04 Carrera 4S, I mean, we'll get to the Turbo here in a minute. When I was picking up the car from the client purchasing this car from, it turned out that we know the first owner that we bought the Carrera 4S from, that's a mutual friend of ours. And he never knew that, right, until last night.
The blue C4S
Yes.
was a friend of the red Turbo.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah. So how small world stuff it was. I forget what we were talking about as I was grabbing this car, and anyway, he said, how did you know so and so? And I I stand up and I'm like, well, he was my apprentice. What? Said, yeah, that's one of my claim to fames is that, he started working as a lot tech with us, and I used to be a mechanic a long time ago. And then I kind of went through the story and I said, yeah, no, we've got a lot of really great, super fun memories, a lot of stories. And this gentleman that I was picking the car from, I mean, he met our mutual acquaintance much, much later, in his career. And same thing, befriended him and followed him around, with where he was going at the time. And then ironic is that when that guy left Colorado to kind of explore some other opportunities out of state, he needed to, I don't know if he needed to, but he felt like he should put a clutch in this 997 Turbo. And he told me this story about how he called another dealership up in Denver saying, because that's where he was going to go back to, right? Because that's where he lived.
Yep.
He was going to go back to them for service, and called up to get an estimate to put a clutch in his car. And the response that he got from the service person, whoever he was talking about, oh, we can't provide an estimate for that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're the Porsche service center. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've done one of those, so we're not able to provide an estimate for that. What? Parts are parts. There's a labor time somewhere, right, that says how long it should take to do that, and you kind of add those together, and that should be your ballpark estimate. Well, anyway, so he was completely dumbfounded, by the response that he got on that phone call. So he wound up calling like, oh man, he's like, I got a lot of buddies or whatever that go down to Colorado Springs, even though it's an hour away, from where I live. He calls down here. He says, while I'm on the phone, the guy gave me an estimate. He said, which turned out being within $100 of what the actual cost was. And he's like, well, obviously that's where I need to go.
Yeah. Right? That's pretty good.
So yeah, he's like, I couldn't believe it. And I kind of shook my head, thinking, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate to hear, but anyway, I'm glad, because thank you, service department, thank you to our service department. This is why we were able to capture this amazing 2007 911 Turbo that's got a clutch in it 2,000 miles ago from our own service guys.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
It's a really nice car.
I mean, the car is just cherry.
I did a video on it today, and I didn't wash it.
No, you didn't have to.
I didn't wash it. I didn't vacuum it. I didn't do anything.
No.
I just, and that's usually dangerous. Like you got to show a car in its best light.
Sure.
Like that 1974 that we just took in. I had a client inquire on it, and it was in the shop in Alfred's Bay lifted, which was kind of a cool opportunity to show underneath. But and I did a video for the client, but when I was done with it, I was like, you know what? That's just not the right way to see this car for the first time.
Yeah, right.
Like that's, you know, it's like, here's your steak. It's half cooked. Right. You know, like we're pouring butter on it now and you can't smell it. It's just there and it's kind of gray.
Right.
Like that doesn't, that doesn't do the steak justice.
Right.
It doesn't do the car justice to be like, hey, look underneath the car. It looks great. So I scrapped it. I still have it, but I didn't send the video to the client. I decided to wait until that car was ready.
Yeah.
Because that car deserves it.
Yeah, totally.
But so it can be risky to do a video before something is ready for showtime. But this car was so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, the
God.
guys, I told them, I said, hey, you should take photos of this, like now.
Yep.
And they all walked around it saying, like, yeah, we don't have to, like,
No.
do anything. Maybe put lines in the carpet, you know, like they're,
Yeah.
They even, they opened up the front trunk.
I opened the engine bay in my video.
Yeah.
That is clean.
Yeah. No,
It looks like it's been steam cleaned.
like
It's just,
it feels like
fresh.
a Concord kind of
Yeah.
caretaker. So,
yep. Guards red, black interior, sports seats as you'd want.
right.
Manual transmission with the short shifter,
Guards red trim across the
the
dash.
trim, and the center
Console, yeah.
Oh, man.
I mentioned in the description of that car that it has the factory sport shifter. And kind of a fun fact, the sport shifter is a short shift kit from the factory. They did away with that option.
Yeah.
And the reason that they did away with that option, at least from the factory, is that cars that were going to cold weather climates, owners weren't intelligent enough to understand that it takes a while for the transmission to warm up. And with a sport shifter, you're putting a little bit more stress, right, on everything. So people were kind of like ruining, transmission components and shift linkage, that kind of stuff, because they weren't allowing it to warm up. So the factory decided, well, the only way that we can resolve this is not let those people.
Yep. Take it away from the Americans.
Yeah, right. And so anyway, you had to do the sport shifter after the fact. You could still add it to the car, but you just couldn't order it from the factory. Well, anyway, this one came with it from the factory.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of a cool little thing to know that most people wouldn't ever know, right? Anyway, yeah, sports chrono package. It's just,
It's a really nice car.
it's pretty awesome. I'm super.
It's got a limited slip on the build sheet. I don't know if that was a standard thing or if that was.
It's optional.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, it's not limited slip. It's a differential lock rear
Yeah.
axle. That's what they call it.
That sounds
the
like
option.
limited slip to me.
It's that's what it is. They just had a different.
It's got
name.
lockers, right? You got to get out of the car, take the center cap off of the wheel, twist something, and then you got 4-wheel drive mode. Right. That's how it sounds. To me.
It's pretty cool. It's a really, really nice car. That one will not last long.
No.
Right? As soon as it goes live.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. And it's a stick, and it's a Mesger,
Yeah.
480 horsepower,
505 pound-feet of torque.
all-wheel driving. Did Sport Chrono add overboost?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
That's how you get to 505 pound-feet of torque.
What was it otherwise? 20 less?
Yeah. No, not quite. 490. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Another car, E60.
Oh wait, I got to back up. You mentioned your apprentice when we were talking about the blue car, and if we don't talk about this now, I'm going to forget. How many apprentices did you have as a technician?
Well, one official apprentice.
And it was him. Yeah.
One official.
Okay. Well, the Sith say there should always be 2.
Well,
That's a Star Wars thing.
so part of my technician life is the bay or the stall, whatever you want to call it, the lift, right, that I had was at the end of the shop, and at the end of the shop was another stall. So I had two lifts, which was great. I had 2 lifts and a flat, is what they call it. A flat is a where a lift could go, but there's not a lift there. You can park a car. So if you don't have to lift a car, if you're like pulling a dash, whatever out of a car, you can open doors, and it's obviously inside the shop, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so they stuck me at the end of the shop where I had 2 lifts and a flat. And what usually wound up happening is that the newest guy for the Porsche side, if they were hiring someone, they would stick them next to me. And I knew why, right? Because I was seasoned enough, by that point, that I was like one of the only people in the shop that would kind of give them the time of day, give them, be a little bit of a
mentor.
Somewhat, and they knew that they weren't going to pay me any extra to do that. But at the same time, if the new guy was asking me questions, I would answer him. It's not like I would drop everything I'm doing to help him out necessarily, but I wasn't going to be a jerk. They knew that. And I'm not saying that, everyone else in the shop would be a jerk, but I was probably the least likely, to treat someone like like I'm a prick. So I had a few people, that had worked next to me, alongside of me that I got to work with, and some of them were great and some of them were awful. I mean, just horrendous. But no, I mean, the guy that we're talking about, I mean, this is what he wanted to do, with his livelihood, and it worked out really well.
It sparked something in me because I don't think I'm great at that.
Coaching, mentoring?
Yeah, any of that side of things. And, I think I like to think of myself, especially in past life, as a leader, as somebody that,
Sure.
maybe did more of it. But I don't know if I was ever like really, taking time out of me to better someone else. And I think that's kind of the sign of a good leader.
Sure.
Is that you don't prioritize yourself. It's about making the team and the people around you and everything better, not just you. And I think I was probably good at that when I was swimming in high school, not so much in college. And then beyond that, when I bartended, I did some training and things like that. That was probably in that role. But as I've been here, I was kind of just being a little self-reflective and thinking, I'm kind of me-centric around here. And
that's everybody. I mean,
it is, but I think, they talk about, you want to, do the job you want, not the one you have or whatever. And, I don't see myself taking over your role or Ted's role or Joe's role, but it kind of makes me wonder if there's like something else here that I could be doing to better the team and, just,
right.
I don't know.
So just last night I went to a dinner with, good friends, Danny and her son Sam were staying with me for.
And you ate too much. Did I read in your story?
Ate too much. He ate too much. I ate too much. Danny and Sam said it was my belated birthday dinner, and my friend, Josh from Cheyenne, he was able to join us. He needed a place to stay because he was supposed to do some business in Pueblo early this morning. He lives in Wyoming currently, and it turned out, that the Pueblo thing canceled. So anyway, but he came to dinner with us. It was a great time. On the way home, I forget what Sam's sitting in the passenger seat next to me, and I forget exactly what we were talking about. And whatever my response was, Danny sitting in the back seat, she just blurts out, she says, I love your positivity all the time. She says, it's kind of unbelievable, actually. And she was, quasi mocking me, I think a little bit, but in a good way, right? Not in a bad way. And and that's what I instantly responded with. Like, I always look for the good, right? Yep. I don't look for the bad. I always look for the good. And I mean, I think humans in general, we look for the good of things. It's sometimes not everyone's great at displaying it. I mean, I've seen that, type. But to your point, as far as the leadership side of it, I agree with you. I think as far as I'm more likely to back you up in your corner than I am to knock you down. Right? It's I want to build you up. I want to give you an opportunity to make you look good, to let you shine, and I'll fall on a sword for you. Like I'm okay to do that, and until it gets to a point.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But yeah, no, it's more fun. Like life is way more enjoyable if you're a really positive person. That's the way that I look at it. And I love being here, and I have a fun time every day.
Yep.
So
E63S.
E63
2016 Mercedes Bad A wagon.
Yeah, AMG. It's only got 32,000 miles on it.
This is the car I was waiting for.
Unbelievable car.
If I would have had the patience to just drive my WRX and not do the Hyundai and then not do the BMW.
Yep.
And this wagon would have shown up. Wha-bam.
Oh,
that would have been my car. We wouldn't be talking
cool.
about it here.
Oh man.
It would just be in my garage, and I would be back to wagon life.
Man, if I had
I'd put a futon in the back.
if I had the money, like if I had the disposable income, this would have never made it to the dealership. Like, I'm just gonna keep that one.
V8
twin turbocharged.
Yep.
What is it? 570 horse, 590 pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive.
I would have guessed 507. So
Is it 507?
no, I don't know. You're probably right, but it doesn't matter.
It's 560 or 570.
Yeah.
But nearly 600 pound-feet of torque. Anyway, like it's a Mercedes, which being in the Porsche world, Mercedes to me means depreciation. Sorry.
Well,
that's what it is, which is a huge benefit.
Bonus
right?
here.
Yeah, exactly. Being a 2016 E63S.
No, it's at $100,000 off.
About. Yeah. I think this was about $150,000 car new.
Okay.
And you can buy it now for $60,000, and this is, I'm not kidding. Like, I don't think you could find a nicer one in the country.
Yeah.
And it's loaded. I don't know the names of their colors, and I don't even know how you pronounce the name of the interior. Like, do you say Designo? Like Designo? Designo? Sure, whatever.
Yeah. One of those.
It's like I would refer to it as black and Bordeaux red. I don't know what they call it. And then like a volcano gray. I don't know what the Mercedes selenite gray, maybe metallic. It's so cool. It's a sleeper of a car. It makes good sound, right? It's
great sound.
Super comfortable, and it's extremely practical. The back seat has a ton of room.
Yep.
You still have a ton of cargo space, behind that.
Great visibility.
Yeah, no, you can drive this car cross country, not only in style, but comfortably.
Yeah.
Tons of power. If you need.
Were those
it.
4MATIC?
It is all-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It's a winner.
Why didn't the world make more of those?
I'm kind of glad they didn't, because it wouldn't be as special.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's a really good thing. I bet. So you can get a new M5 wagon.
Oh yeah.
I think they weigh like 5,800 pounds. So this thing, it's probably 1,000 pounds less.
Right.
And that kind of thing matters.
Oh, totally.
So
no, super impressed. And not kidding. Like this is totally a car that I would keep. I would really enjoy this car.
that's a good one. Good choice.
What else has shown up? Didn't come in today, so I can't talk about it. It felt like we've had some fresh inventory. Those are the key points, I guess. The 07 Turbo, the 2016 E63S AMG. We had mentioned the 04 C4S before, but and the 74 911. Yeah.
Corey sold our 14. C4S today.
Already. Car lasted all of like 8 days.
I don't know. We need to figure out how to get this show out to more people because people are sleeping on these cars. The Tribute, that took 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And now there's like a
line of people that want to buy
it's
it.
like a bidding war. You know,
Yeah.
I'll pay you more.
Yeah, exactly. And all you had to do was sit through this monotonous thing every week, and you would know about the cool stuff that was coming. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, that is kind of curious. What is it about the?
Yeah, why did it hit today?
Yeah, all of a sudden,
yesterday and today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should look and see if there's a site that it hit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it just went up on cars.com today, and we've been up on car gurus for the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Me neither.
Interesting.
Yeah. We had a question.
Wow, can you read it from that far?
Almost. I used to could.
Holy cow, that's impressive.
Do you prefer the 964 or the 993? What do you think led to the trend of the 964 becoming more popular than the 993?
You want to go?
I think I would be shopping for both. If you told me go buy a late, let's call it an airbag air-cooled car.
Okay. That's your two choices.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I'd be open to either. Mm-hmm. And I think I'd be open to any of them. Like if you're looking for a rear-wheel drive Carrera, a 90, 91, 964, or a 95, 96, 993. Everything equal, I probably pick the 993 and then put a set of Bilstein PSS 9s on it.
You can do the Porsche Classic suspension.
I didn't know about that. Tell me more.
On the 993s?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's brand new. Like it's re-engineered for the 993. I mean, it's to help take the place of the aftermarket of the Bilstein, right? It's not adjustable, necessarily as far as your dampening rate stuff, but no, there's brand new 993 suspension that's engineered to kind of modern stuff, and then manufacturing it modern ways. Super cool. We put it on our owner's C4S.
Yeah.
Wide body car. Yeah, it's awesome. Good stuff.
So I think something like that is probably like if you had two and they were both, what color would I pick? That's just, there was like a jade, ocean jade. That doesn't make sense. Like I'm
for
thinking,
the 993 generation.
I'm thinking like a turquoisey, greeny metallic.
Oh, do you want Amazon green metallic?
Oh, yeah, let's do Amazon green. Okay, so if they're both Amazon green,
right.
And they're both absolutely mint, oh, that's so hard.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
I don't know.
I would personally, I would lean, if I was going to buy one, like own one to drive one, I would personally lean towards a 993. And part of it's just because I'm a little bit more partial to that car, personally. A little bit less maintenance. There's no valve adjustments. 964s, you got to do valve adjustments. So the maintenance is a little bit more. 964s are definitely more prone to leaking oil. Seeping,
Is
I should
the
say.
AC any better on either of them?
Yeah, the 993 certainly works better than the 964. 993s were just a pretty sealed car, right? They had a lot of stuff figured out. And just a little, granted, 2 oil filters. So the maintenance, I think the 993, if you called it over a 5-year span, the 993 is actually probably a little bit less than a 964, and solely based on the valve adjustment side of things. 993's got some other features like dual pollen filters up front, and the 2 oil filters for a bigger oil change, that kind of stuff. So a little bit of it evens out. The 993, I think, is a little bit more comfortable. They're still using the G50 transmission for everything, so that side of it feels, fairly similar. Anyway, 993 was just a really robust car, in general. But however, you definitely have to drive it properly. And when I say that is, it's a high revving car. And so one of the prone features or prone issues that can develop on a 993 is a check engine light due to secondary air injection ports getting clogged up. And secondary air system is this, sounds like a vacuum cleaner going off in your engine compartment, but it's an air pump that pumps fresh air, oxygen, into the exhaust system. And the purpose of it is that it makes oxygen sensors like freak out and see that it's like, oh, we got way too much oxygen, like we need more fuel. And so the mapping system, dump more fuel in, and then the oxygen sensors read like, oh my gosh, we got too much fuel, so we need to lean it out. And so the engine control unit is looking for this deviation, so it knows that it kicked on this fresh air blower, if you will, and it's pumping air into the exhaust system. And it's all it is a self-diagnostic test. It just wants to make sure that it's reading the fuel mixture properly, right, as it's coming out of the engine. Well, anyway, if you don't run 993s with high RPMs and get those high combustion temperatures, the exhaust, the ports that this secondary air injection system is pumping air through to the exhaust system, those little skinny ports get clogged up with carbon if you don't get the combustion temperatures hot enough. Well, when those get plugged up with enough carbon, now you can't pump anything through them. So even though the car is going through this self-diagnostic test and it kicks on this secondary air pump, oxygen is not getting through those clogged ports. So the engine control unit, it knows that this thing's coming on, it's looking for a self-check, and it doesn't see a difference with the oxygen sensors. And it's like, wait a minute, there's an issue. Bing, check engine light pops on. Hey, there's a problem. I'm supposed to be seeing too much oxygen, and I'm not. There's a problem, like we're maxed out somewhere. Well, the repair for that is quite costly.
Yeah.
You're doing a valve job at that time and then cleaning out the ports at the same time. But the way to prevent that from happening is driving it. And when I mean driving it, it's taking it to red line, when you shift it, right? When you're getting on the highway, keeping it at 3,000 RPM, between, call it, let's just say 2,700 and 3,500 RPM when you're just cruising around through town. That's how you got to drive a 993. If you're not, then you're leading to that carbon buildup, which leads up to issues, which leads up to big expense for kind of no reason.
Yep.
So, I think the other part of the question is what led to the popularity of the 964.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think Singer vehicle design helped.
Mm-hmm.
And, when the whole market for all of these things has been going north, so I don't think you can point to Singer as being the one factor in the values. Mm-hmm. And I don't think value equals popularity necessarily either.
Sure.
But I think Singer kind of highlighted the fact that those cars are kind of a really great platform to build what they can do on. Mm-hmm. And if you could have, the bones of $1 million car for $100,000,
right?
Well, there's some car show bragging rights.
Yep.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah. Do you know these are what Singer makes and do the things? That's why I bought this one.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I think you're right as far as I think they helped.
Yeah. And it's also era.
Yeah, I don't think they're the sole reason for it, but it kind of helped kick it off a little bit.
Well, and I think you also had you talk about, people that had the poster cars aging into money. Mm-hmm. That's kind of where when Singer was taking off in 13,
right,
9 to 13, I think is when they kind of had their initial push.
Right.
That's when those people were coming into money.
Yeah. So 964s, for people that are a little bit new to it, I guess. 89 to 94 is the model year range for 964s. It's also the first time that the all-wheel drive system came out for the 911s, which is pretty amazing, right? That it started in 89. Granted, it's very archaic compared to what it is now, even in between. So yeah, to John's point, is there seems to be this number, and a round number is 30 to 35 years. So if someone comes into your showroom that is between the ages of, let's just say, 35 to 40, you find a car in your inventory that is their age, and that seems to be this amazing highlight. So when you think about it, like, who's most attracted to 914s? There's an age range, of people, because that was an iconic car at the time. The 964 was very much a poster car for a lot of people. I mean, even us.
Yeah.
Right.
It had the resurgence with the Bad Boys movie.
Exactly. That was a 3.6 turbo.
Yeah, but that's still a 964.
1994.
Yep.
Yes. No. Absolutely. It's a beautiful car, a 964 wide body.
Yeah.
I've always said that is the quintessential 911 shape.
Yeah, those are really good.
When you see that car in person, when you see it on a poster, but it's specifically the 964 wide body, it is such an iconic figure that will never be. Is that Tucker Carlson?
No, this is the 964 bumper.
The frowny face,
doesn't it? It just got right. The front gets kind of squinchy.
That's if they keep.
They do. That's what they all look like, and they stick out a little bit more. They got a little.
Yeah. The 3.6
better than
turbo.
the impact bumpers.
Yes.
But it's no 993.
Right. Yeah. And the 993 is in Europe, started at 94, but US 95 through 98. And that is the last of the air-cooled cars. They switched to water-cooled with the 996 generation next. So anything that, the last of any generation or whatever is always going to do really, really well. Because you can't get it anymore. I think that's kind of interesting. It's pretty cool. There was this is going back to approximately 2008 timeframe. There was rumors of an air-cooled 911 coming back out.
When?
In 2008 time period.
Yeah, just like they're talking about a smaller one coming out now.
Yeah, there was like renderings of an air-cooled basically a 997 with an air-cooled engine in it with a big air-cooled fan up top. I thought, holy cow, how crazy would that be? And it didn't make sense.
That was the birth of AI.
Right. Yeah, super cool stuff. They're all special, right, in their own way. And it's just a matter of finding out, what's special and unique about each individual car. And I've pointed out, even when you were a young salesperson, and the new ones, that have come in since you, eventually I'll get to that point about, as you're around these cars, the more you're around these cars, you'll find out that each one has something unique about it, because they are. Every one of them is different in some way. And when you pick out what those differences are in those cars, you can spotlight that, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's super cool. It's not. When we're ordering these cars for inventory, you don't go, package A, B, or C. No, there's hundreds, thousands of configurations, right, you can do, making each one of them different and unique in some way.
I spent about 4 hours on Thursday with a client working on colors.
Right.
And just because it's, he's had a dream he's had 911s before, but he's had a dream to order one brand new and kind of do it. And he just retired and is able to do it. And he wants X, his wife wants Y, and we're trying to find this middle ground that works for everybody.
Nice.
And we went through so many different configurations, and it's just wild how, I think we sent eight different builds to his email, where the options were all the same. He knows what he wants mechanically in the car. He knows he wants the Bose stereo and, the front axle lift and things like that. But the color palette for both the exterior and the interior are what we're working on. We're not doing paint to sample. But even within that, we came up with all these different choices. And we built one. He's doing a GTS Cabriolet.
Cool.
And his wife really wants Guards Red. And she wants a black interior.
Okay.
He's worried that a black interior in a convertible is going to be too hot. And,
Okay.
I think I don't worry about that. But if you want a lighter interior, that's okay. So we went through and we built one with a Kalahari interior. And
Nice.
That was leading the way until we spec'd one in cognac.
The interior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black and cognac on a Guards Red car on a convertible.
That's pretty
It
cool.
was so unique. And which is weird because
What color would you make the top?
just black.
You wouldn't do brown?
Nope, just black top. Yep. Because the dash is black. It ties in
yeah,
with...
yeah, yeah. No.
Yep,
that would make
it all
sense when the
worked.
top's open.
But we both looked at it and we were like, that's it. She came in and absolutely not. I would have to buy a whole new wardrobe and get a new dog. I can't have a brown interior.
Get a new
Yeah, because their dog is his
black
name-
and white.
with the little red harness. Total sweet.
he was- yeah, he was cool.
what a great dog. But we both looked at each other and we were so heartbroken because we thought we found the compromise where she gets her color because he wants blue, and but Guards Red with the black and cognac.
Wow.
It had that classic Ferrari vibe to it. Just you feel like you should smoke a cigarette or a pipe or something like that when you're in the car. And oh man,
Right.
feel like I should shrink by 1.5 feet.
Have to get a whole new wardrobe.
Exactly. It was so good.
You have a problem with this?
But to your point, the time and energy that goes into making that 911 yours, and I think the demand and the supply ebbs and flows with these
Yeah.
cars, right? I think Joe talks about having a 997 RS. 3RS on the showroom floor, and it's selling at a discount.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because in 11, they're just the demand in the market for a race car wasn't there. So dealerships maybe spec'd some of those. There were probably some Carrera GTs that were ordered for stock.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Maybe not with the 918, so maybe that's a little bit of a shift.
Right.
But then 991 generation, the cars that were here just as I started, we had cars. And the 991.2, when Sean Kelly and I started, we got to drive a Carrera S, a Carrera 4S, a Carrera GTS.
Sure.
And all the convertible versions back to back.
Right. 'Cause
Manual
they were all in
transmissions,
stock.
PDKs, turbos. We had the assortment of everything that was here on the lot and available. And so dealerships picked a lot of those. Now, everything is kind of hand selected.
Oh, yeah.
So I think when you're looking at the cars on the pre-owned market, you can kind of get a sense of that. Was this, the safe order
Right.
that a dealership did to kind of cast the widest net? Or was this something that was really hyper focused on where the client knew, I want Burmester, but I don't care about leather. I'm just going to do the standard interior and I want 4-way seats, but I really care about sound.
Right, right.
And it's interesting to look at the car and kind of try to figure out and tell that story. So
Yeah. But you can tell a story.
you can, yeah. You can look at it and make some decisions.
That's right.
Yep. GTSs with Macan GTS with the air suspension 10 millimeter lift. That was ordered by somebody that didn't quite know what they were doing.
Or or it's ordered by somebody that's been putting off a knee replacement. And
Or
it's
very much
easier
does.
for them to get in and out of the car.
I will agree with that. But I think more often than not,
Yeah.
that box was checked because somebody thought they needed air suspension, and the only way to get air suspension was to check the box that made the car higher, where those cars came standard with a GTS air suspension that was lower.
Right.
So same thing with the Cayman GTS.
Correct. We see that all the
You
time.
could option those with the PASM
10 millimeters
10 millimeter
higher.
higher suspension.
Yeah. People didn't realize that the PASM 10 millimeters lower was standard.
Yep.
And so when they checked that box that they used to do in the past, they were raising the car.
Yep.
Which, whatever. I mean,
If
maybe
you need
people realized.
they didn't have lift.
Yeah.
Back then, so if you had a driveway and you couldn't get in, that's
Yep.
okay. But
Yep.
it's interesting to read the build sheets though, and kind of try to piece this stuff together.
Yeah. But no, whenever I see a Cayman or Boxster GTS with the PASM plus 10 millimeters, I always think that's a mistake.
Yep.
But it's I'm sure it's not. Maybe there's a couple out there that were. They just didn't realize
90% of the time that's a mistake.
but
Yep.
but no, I think yes, there's a lot of people that have curbs, and they just felt it makes it easier getting in and
Sure.
out of their driveway.
Yeah.
So
Stephen H would take a 993 2S over a 964 turbo.
I'm with you.
Just based on styling.
No, I agree with you, Steven. Yeah, no, absolutely. 964 turbo is iconic of a car that is, but by design, by look, is aesthetics. Personally, it's not like a great driving car by any means.
It's not that removed from an 85 or an 86 turbo.
Yeah, it's just kind of blah. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything really exciting about it, and it's not like a 76 turbo where it just, holy crap. It's nothing like that. It's a beautiful car. The turbo, the 964 turbo it is. But as far as the driving side of it, it's kind of lackluster to me. It's nothing real exciting.
It's less of the sports car.
Yeah. So I would definitely get more thrills out of a 993 Carrera S. Better sound, better look. Yeah, I think it's more. You get what you're expecting out of that car. 964 turbo, you might be expecting a lot more, and you just get less. So, but anyway, when's the last time we had a 964 turbo through here? I think we sent it to Russia.
I did send a 91 to Russia.
That was a beautiful car.
Yep, that was 19.
It's a long time.
19 or 20.
Yeah, it's a long
something
time
like that. Yeah.
Definitely pre-COVID,
Yeah.
but
If we knew the things we knew.
right.
Yeah. And it's not even that. It's just if we had the resources to be able to just like pigeonhole some of this stuff, hide it away.
I mean, how many Carrera S's, 993 Carrera S's have been through here? In the last 10 years. And yeah, like you say, it's like stocks. I mean, if you could have known,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, sure. Heck yeah, we would have held on to them.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's not what we do though.
We're not
We're
stockbrokers.
here to sell cars.
That's right.
We just want to make a little bit, move on to the next one. Make
Have
a little
fun.
bit.
Hope it comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm with you, Stephen H. I would definitely take a 993 Carrera S. Beautiful cars. There's some fake ones out there, right? I saw one in our service department not that long ago. It's a Carrera 4S, and they put the split grill on the rear deck lid. I mean, it's a beautiful car, right? I mean, granted, there's some things that you can say like, oh, that's not right, but that's okay.
I just want a narrow body. I don't need the wide bodies. They got brakes too, right?
Yeah, in the 993, the wide body that's a sexy car.
I know it is, but
In 964, it's even better.
yeah.
But
Well, take the skinny.
all right. What other questions do we have? Activity is not what? Well, anyway, I can't see anything from here.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. What were you mentioned something earlier today. You were looking at something about the Boxster electric.
I saw a spy shot that said like Boxster Turbo.
Oh, that's what
It was a full digital gauge cluster, and it said Boxster Turbo
Interesting.
in an electric.
Huh.
Or maybe they're putting the 3.6 hybrid 911 turbo motor in a Boxster.
Wow.
701 horsepower.
That would be
That'd be a
impressive.
thing.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
So, what's the official news on?
There's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's no news.
electric Boxster Cayman.
Yep. I just think they need to just do it. You did it. Like the factory is tooled up to make the cars, was our understanding. Like they were pumping out prototypes when Ted was there, right? When was Ted in Germany?
That's been a few years.
A year and a half ago?
It's been a little while. Yeah.
And I think what he said was like there was wasn't there the conveyor belt where the cars went between buildings?
That's the bridge.
Yeah, and it was masked so you couldn't see what they were doing.
Yeah. Well, they do that from time to time.
Oh, I know, but this was because they were building Boxster electric on the assembly line, full production cars, and then they just hit. Hold on a minute.
Hold that.
Hold it. What?
9.
Because it was supposed to come out before the Cayenne.
Right.
Give me the car, buddy.
Right. Yeah.
Give me that car.
So now the Cayenne's coming out. The Cayenne Coupe is coming out.
Yeah.
The Cayenne SE Hybrid.
Yeah.
That should be a pretty sweet car.
That's been out for a minute.
Have we seen one here?
Yeah.
An S, like a new one?
Yeah, I sold one.
Really?
Yeah, ordered it, sold it.
That's
Done.
pretty awesome.
Yep.
That's got to be an awesome car.
Yeah.
Because that car went away for a while, right? This is how out of
did.
touch I am with
Yeah,
the new cars,
so-
by the way. I'm the used car guy. It's gonna be a year or two before I see a Cayenne SE hybrid coming.
When we had our 22 Cayenne hybrid coupe, it had the Cayenne engine, which I think was 335 horsepower.
Okay.
And it had 130 horsepower electric assistant. And that thing was a hoot.
Absolutely.
And then we got the 24 Cayenne, which upped the electric power to 175, but cut the power of the of the turbocharged 3-liter down to 300 horsepower. And you noticed.
Yeah.
Not in normal around town driving, but when you were really jamming on it, it just didn't have that last little top end jam that the other one did.
Okay.
And I think that was to make room for the S, because it, in the Cayenne world right now, the standard Cayenne is the 3-liter turbo 6. The S is now the 4-liter
Right.
V8, but the S hybrid is still the 6, just with more boost than the previous car did. So, but I think you're right in that's a sweet spot. You know, the turbo is epic with 720 horsepower.
Right.
But like, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's just a lot. It doesn't matter that it weighs 5,800 pounds. That's a lot of juice.
Right.
And saving a little weight from the front. Doing the S, that's a good choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those exist. Yeah.
Nice.
Good car.
Yeah. I was going through and building one for our buddy Carl.
Yep.
Anyway,
How'd you build it?
I did. What's the blue color?
Which one? Algarve or Montego?
Algarve. There's not a lot of color choices
No.
in the S.
In any of them.
Really?
Porsche, give us a palette other than paint a sample.
Yeah, right. So I don't know that he would go for blue, but you know what? Some key features that I put on it. I did the lightweight sport package.
Ooh.
So this was a coupe.
Carbon roof?
Yeah, carbon roof. This was a coupe version. I put ceramics on it with acid green calipers.
That's a good choice.
I did the silver houndstooth full leather, well, the leather with silver houndstooth interior. Burmester. tow hitch. Some like carbon fiber bits, illuminated.
Sport exhaust.
Sport exhaust.
All right.
For rear axle steering.
Rear steer is just.
Oh, it's totally
That's
worth
just the
it.
best.
Yeah. I think I built it to about 182 MSRP.
That's pretty good.
Base pricing is 117, and I thought you got a lot for the money. And it looked cool. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind on the color because I've never seen this guy in a blue car, right? So black, white. His wife loves red, but she has a red car now. So I did the it's not basalt. What is it called? Chromite black metallic. So I thought it was
That's a
a pretty
good
cool
color.
looking car,
Yeah.
man. Big 22-inch wheels because that comes with the sport package, the lightweight sport package. No, I thought it was a neat configuration. It's anyway, I'll present it.
Yep. Good job. Well done.
Yep, this is what I think we should do.
I like it. I love the hybrids. I think those are great. Do our customers have they been upset about the push button start?
You know what? I haven't heard anyone talk about that. I've heard me talk
I'm
about
upset, but not enough to not buy a car. You know, like I liked the key. I liked on our 22 Cayenne, it was a twist.
Right.
On the 24, it's a push.
Yeah.
I think that's a
No pun intended, but I poke fun at it.
yeah. There you go.
You know,
that was totally
It's-
intended.
It's push button, but at least it's still on the left.
Yeah,
Right? It's not like in the center console
At
or
least
something
there's
like that.
still a button to use. You don't just get in the car and go and then leave it.
Sure.
There's something that you can do to tell the car you want it to be on or off.
Yeah. No, I definitely liked the key, whether it was an actual ignition key or a dummy key, but turning the switch.
I just wonder where they went because when I started, we talked about how Porsche had done research and like found that there's more of an emotional connection with something when you turn a key to start it.
Interns, man.
Yeah.
Interns. They don't research
Didn't
anything.
they fire them all?
No, not after our show.
We need interns.
Yeah, interns. Great ideas, right?
Yeah.
No no reason for the idea.
Yeah.
just an idea. So, I mean, although when I guess it was it BMW was probably the first that I remember where that was like a big, like a thing for them, push button, and it took over pretty quickly. And Porsche consumers were, when are they going to go push buttons? And even I was saying at that time, like, never, never, right? Heritage. Yeah, no, never. Turn a key, right? If you could push a button, you could turn a key.
So I think my 13 X1, you put the key in. It was one of those chunky things that didn't like, and you put that in, and then you pushed a button. I think it was a 2-step process because I didn't have that car. It was an all-wheel drive BMW lifted wagon thing. 37,000 MSRP.
Wow. You mentioned the
cars are
dual purpose keys. Bentley did that for a long time. You could either get in and push the button, or you had the choice. You could get in, switchblade key, stick it in the column, and turn it. Right, so it was up to you.
Well, I don't get that for keys, but I hope they do that. The new manual transmission they patented, where it's a PDK and a manual
Oh, sure.
all together.
Where did that come from? That came from a collaboration with...
Koenigsegg has been doing it, but I don't know if Porsche was working with them on it or not, but I think that'd be great. Simplify production a little bit. Let me stall a PDK.
Right?
We're in good shape.
It's possible.
there. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's some pretty good stuff.
Yep.
We're going to end it?
We made it through the episode
Yeah.
without,
Blanking.
turning off the computer or
Right.
or anything there. So
This weekend's going to be a ton of fun. It's going to be beautiful weather outside. We're going to approach near 80 degrees this weekend. So it would be awesome, right? If you're in Colorado, you don't even necessarily have to be in Colorado Springs. Denver, Boulder, like we get a lot of people from all over. The couple came up today from Santa Fe, right,
Yeah.
to take a look at the 2014. So if you're listening, if you're around, stop by tomorrow. It's going to be a ton of fun. Check out all the crazy inventory that we got. And who knows, right? If it hits you in the sweet spot, you'll He'll drive home something very special.
Yep. And just a reminder, if you want to buy a car from me or Justin, you can call Nancy. She's off for the next 2 weeks. 719-219-5044. Leave her a message. And on like May 20th, we'll probably give you a shout back.
Give you a call back.
We'll give you a call. Or you can call me.
All right.
But anyway.
We're here.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great, safe weekend.
Where do I turn it off?